Hey guys! Okay, so we are going to talk about the Superior Mop System today from Norwex. You have a wet and a dry and a tile pad. So the tile pad is what you can use to mop if you have textured tile or anything that needs a little extra scrub power. The dry is what you can, it's almost like a Swiffer sweep kind of thing, but way better than a Swiffer because you don't have to buy new pads all the time. This is just like your EnviroCloths or anything else, it's reusable. And it has the back lock in it. So with just sweeping, dry mopping, you can actually remove 99.9% of the bacteria off of your surfaces. Same as with your EnviroCloth or anything like that, but your floors, which is so great if you have kids or dogs or anything like that. Getting those germs off the floor is so important. So that is the dry mop pad. It is statically charged and has the microfiber in it, so it picks up dirt, hair, dog hair, dust, all kinds of things like that. And anything that it can't pick up, like Cheerios, it won't pick up that, but it will put it all in a nice little pile for you, and you just wipe it up with your EnviroCloth and you're done. So when you're done mopping, you just pull it off, shake it out in the trash can. We have a rubber brush you can actually brush it off with. That rubber brush is great for upholstery or getting pet hair off of something if they're allowed on the furniture. It's great. And then the wet pad is wet already because we're gonna mop with it today. But this is what it looks like. It's got the back lock in it, so it has that silver and all the fibers. And this is gonna do the exact same cleaning job that your EnviroCloth is. It's gonna have that scrubbing power without having to scrub. It's going to get all the grease, the grime, the dirt, even those sticky messes from your kids, it's gonna get that up. And then when you're done, you rinse it under hot or warm water, rub it against itself to free all that grime and dirt that's locked in those fibers, wring it out really good, and just hang it, and that back lock will go to work getting rid of all the smell, the dirt, just all the gross will be gone when you wake up in the morning. So that's what's so great about that. So I'm going to show you really quick how it works. This is the mop handle. So this is the mop system right here. This is the swivel head. It's got the Velcro that attaches to the back of the pads. You can actually lock this head in place. So if I decided to clean the windows or something up high, I can lock it so it doesn't just go everywhere. And then it's also telescopic, so you can twist it to lower or raise it. So you can do it really low and let your kids help you mop, which is awesome. And then you can do it really high. You can either tell your husband to mop, no excuses anymore, or you can use it to, clean crown molding with the dry mop pad, dust all those cobwebs and stuff. Anything that you need to get done that's up high, you can actually do it now without struggling. So you just twist it to lock it and twist it to unlock it. So that's great. So I'm going to show you really quick just how it works, how you put the pads on, and just the best way to use it. So with the dry cloth, you just take it and you drop it on the ground. You take your cloth and you just put it, I put it on the edge and just step, and it's stuck on. And I always want to have this free flop right here on the edge, because when you go up against your baseboards, it'll actually dust your baseboards for you, which is amazing. I remember being a kid and my mom used to make me take a rag and clean all my baseboards, and now with the dry and the wet pad, you can dust and wipe down your baseboards without ever getting on your hands and knees again, which is amazing. So with the dry pad, you just want to use a figure 8 pattern. So you just take it, that's it, I sweeped, which is awesome. So when you're done, I just take it and you can look. It's got even like little pieces of leaves and all the dog hair. We have 2 huge dogs. It's got dog hair and everything in it. So I just take it, peel it off, take it over to my trash can, wring it out or shake it out, and I'm done. So that's the dry pad. So we're gonna take the wet pad over here, drop it on the ground. I'm only gonna do this half of my floor so you can see a steam mop and the Norwex mop, but you put it on the same way. You just put it on the edge, step and step. And this, I'm gonna start up here. So you just mop. And I'm not having to bend over, I'm not having to work work really hard one-handed. Look, Ma, no hands. I can hold the baby, I can pose, but it's just really easy. It's really, really easy. It doesn't hurt my back. I'm not having to work really hard. It's cleaning my floor, my baseboards. And if there is a spot that just needs a little extra scrubbing power, if you step on it and just take your foot and kind of scrub a little, get some squats in, you know. But that's really all you need. It's just a little bit of foot pressure. So that is the wet pad. So we can take that off. When I'm done, I'm just gonna rinse it out and hang it up, and it will clean itself, not having to launder it every time. So I'm gonna get my steam mop out and actually clean the other part of my floor, and we'll look at what the difference is and what it looks like. So this is my steam mop. It's on, it's plugged in, not cheating. Okay, so I didn't do it all because it was taking forever. If you saw, I was leaning over, I was having to scrub, I was definitely hunched over. It was not as easy as the Norwex mop, but, so if you want to look and see, you can see that is the Norwex side, shiny, beautiful, and clean. This is my steam mop side. So you have, it's still a little wet, but you can see that it's still like dusty looking here. It's not as shiny and bright as over here. And it just is streaky, and it's just not as clean. And it was way harder. So what I'm gonna do now is just put a little of this Glow Germ on a piece of my hardwood. So I have this piece of my hardwood floor here. And I'm just gonna put some Glow Germ on it. It's a little dirty too, so that'll help. Glow Germ. Okay, so what Glow Germ does is kind of show you what germs look like on surfaces. So I don't know if you can see, that's kind of what it looks like. So those are supposed to represent germs on the hardwood. So what I'm gonna do is take my dry mop pad, wipe over it. So I have my dry mop pad. I'm gonna take it. All gone. Yay. And if that wasn't enough, so germs are gone. Can you see? It's all gone. And then we'll take our wet mop pad. And I just wipe my floor with this, so it's not gonna cross-contaminate. So after I wipe it with this, you won't see any more germs on here with the black light. So I'm gonna take it. And just wipe it. So if you clean up like spilled raw chicken in your kitchen, and then your kid spills juice and you know the hardwoods in your foyer, you can wipe it up at the same time and it's not gonna cross-contaminate. You're not gonna spread chicken juice in your foyer or anything like that. All of it will be clean, which is amazing. So no germs. How awesome is that? With a dry pad, you got rid of all your germs. And then with the wet pad, not only did you get rid of whatever's left, you also proved that you didn't cross-contaminate between my floors that I just cleaned and the new floor that I had cleaned with my dry mop pad. No bacteria. And then you can see all those germs that it picked up and is holding on to. They are all in my mop pad. How crazy is that? And I'm gonna shake this off, and the backlock is gonna go to work and neutralize all of that, and it's no longer gonna be a problem. So the one last thing I wanted to show you about the mop is, I don't know if you've ever heard of our Enviro wand. It is a dusting wand that you can, it's almost like a Swiffer 360, but way better, because you're not having to replace anything. You wander it just like you do any of your Norwex. So this is our Enviro wand. It's super flexible, so you can bend it to fit anything. You can make an L shape to get those, you know, ledges. You make it long so you can get in between the dryer and the washer. All kinds of things this thing can do. But what's great about it is you pop off this little handle, and it actually attaches to the bottom of your mop handle. You take off the head of the mop and you put this on there and you extend it, and you can bend it to get all those really tall fan blades. You can get, I have 2-story windows in my house. I can mop, and I can dust, I can do all kinds of things to those window sills up there. All of those high places that you never thought you'd ever get to clean unless you hired a ladder person or something, you can do it now. So that's what's awesome. These are great products from Norwex, and they will change your life.